Good morning and welcome to Stories and Songs from the Griswold Memorial Library in Coleraine, Massachusetts. We are here today to read a story. We have a mystery. We're going to sing some songs. I'm feeling twinkly today, so I think I'm going to get my twinkle fingers out to say hello to everybody. Well, hello everybody. How are you? How are you? How are you? Well, hello everybody. How are you? How are you today? Well, hello everybody. Can you shrug your shoulders? Shrug your shoulders. Shrug your shoulders. Well, hello everybody. Can you shrug your shoulders? Shrug your shoulders. Well, hello everybody. Can you touch your toes? Touch your toes. Touch your toes. Well, hello everybody. Can you touch your toes? Touch your toes. Well, hello everybody. Can you touch your heart? Touch your heart. Touch your heart. Well, hello everybody. Can you touch your heart? Touch your heart. So, how have you been? How's counting going? Do you know how to count? I thought it would be fun to do some counting today. It's really fun to count to 10 on your fingers. Most people have 10 fingers. Some people have fewer than 10 fingers. Some people have more than 10 fingers. But it's pretty fun to use your fingers to count. And that's what I like to do. So here's one way of doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can count backwards too. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, whoops, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I know a good song that involves counting, and it goes like this. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, let's sing it again. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, let's not sing it again. You can sing it again at home if you'd like. But I think I'm going to move on because I thought it'd be really fun to share this mystery with you today. Can you think of what it might be? I'll give you a hint. I picked it on a tree at my house. Any guesses? Do you want to see what it is? Do you want to help count it? Here it is. It's interesting how I did this. All right, this was too big to fit inside, so I had to cut it. Look what it is. What is it? It's an apple. How many? 1, right? It's 1 apple, but you know what I did? I took a knife and I cut this apple into 2 pieces because I thought it would be fun to look inside of it. Have you ever done this before? Look inside the apple. What's inside there? What do you see? There's seeds. There's seeds in here, and on each side of the apple, I cut it in this. I cut it sideways this way. There's a star in there. That's pretty neat, huh? And you know what? I thought it would be pretty fun to count the points of the star inside this apple. I'm gonna put this one down so I can use my fingers for for counting. So let's count together. Let's count how many points are on the star that's inside this apple. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 points on the star that's inside this apple. Pretty cool, huh? All right, well, that reminds me of a song that we can sing that involves counting and apples. And you know what I'm going to do, because I feel like moving around, is I'm going to stand up. Hopefully you can see me back here. Can you see me back here? All right, here is a fun song that reminds me of this time of year, because this is a great time of year to go apple picking. The trees are full of apples. But I'm going to sing a song about a tree that actually only has 5 apples on it. And it goes like this. Way up high in the apple tree, 5 little apples smiled at me. So I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down fell an apple. It was good. So then there were only 4 apples left. Way up high in the apple tree, 4 red apples smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down fell an apple. It was good. Okay, so we started out with 5, and 1 fell off, and there were 4, and then another one fell off. How many are left now? Now we have 3. 3, way up high in the apple tree, 3 little apples smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down fell an apple. And, it was good. How many are left? 2, right? Way up high in the apple tree, 2 red apples smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came an apple. It was good. How many are left? Just 1. Way up high in the apple tree, 1 little apple smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down fell an apple. And it was good. No more apples in the apple tree. That's it. No more apples in the apple tree. But you know what? There are a bunch of cool things in this book that we can count. This book is called Counting in the Garden, and it's by Kim Parker. I'm going to read it. Are you ready? This was published by Orchard Books in New York. Look at this beautiful garden. All sorts of colors in here. All right. 1 cat purring in the garden. 2 turtles meeting in the leaves. Can you see them? 1, 2. 3 dogs frolicking in the posies. Can you count them? 1, 2, 3. 4 bunnies finding love in the shade. Can you see them? They're sort of camouflaged here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 dragonflies darting through the daisies. Oh, I just noticed I read that wrong. It says darting between the daisies. Let's see if we can count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 ladybugs tiptoeing along a stem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 birds nesting among the blossoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 bumblebees buzzing in the blooms. Hard to see these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 inchworms inching toward the petals. Can you help me count these inchworms? They are very hard to find on this picture, aren't they? Where are they? Can you help? 1. Where else? 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Where are the others? I can't find them. Hopefully you can find them. Can you point and count to the rest for me? 7, 8, 9. Thanks for your help. And 10 butterflies flitting among the flowers. Counting in the garden from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great counting, everybody. And that's the end. And I think that's about the end of stories and songs for today. Thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, I just wanted to tell you that we are still open for pickup at the library. And if you would like to come get some books, you're welcome to ask Chelsea or myself to pick some out for you. We have a lot of cool books about apples and counting. This is a book about apples and counting. This is a book about making applesauce, which is something cool you can do with apples. This is a book called Bring Me Some Apples and I'll Make You a Pie, which is another thing you can do with apples. Can you think of anything else you can do with apples? You can pick them, right? You can just cut them up and eat them raw. You can cook them and make applesauce. You can make pies. You can make muffins. You can make bread. You can make cookies. Another really fun thing to do with apples is to cut them in half like this. And then you can actually use them to make pictures with paint. You can use them like a stamp. So if you pour some paint into a dish, then you can stick the apple in the paint and get paint on it. And then you can put it on a piece of paper and use it like a stamp and make some really cool pictures like that. Can you think of any other fun things to do with apples or delicious things to do with apples? This is a good time of year to do those things because there are apples everywhere. All right, well, I guess it's time to sing goodbye. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along. Merrily we roll along over the deep blue sea. Have a great day, everybody.